Hi everyone. In this reflection, I'll be talking about how the concept of funds of knowledge can be applied in my classroom practice. Funds of knowledge is understanding that students come to us with a wealth of prior experiences, cultural backgrounds, community knowledge, and personal interests. As a teacher, it is my role to draw on the foundation and connect it to academic learning so that students see their identities reflected in our classroom. For example, when addressing the 11th grade Common Core Standard W.11-12.3, which asks students to write narratives that develop real or imagined experiences with strong details and clear structure. I want students to see their own lived experiences are powerful material for storytelling. Instead of limiting students to traditional prompts, I might invite them to write narratives that emerge from their own cultural or personal backgrounds. A student might write about migrating to a new country, balancing multiple languages at home, or even about community traditions that they've grown up with, such as preparing for their quinceañera, Ramadan, or family cookouts. These lived moments hold sensory details, rich emotional depth, and unique perspectives that align perfectly with this standard's emphasis on descriptive techniques. One instructional strategy that I might use is mentor texts. I'd share narratives from diverse authors who made writing pieces that were reflective of their cultural identities. For example, excerpts from Sandra Cisneros, Amy Tan, or James Baldwin. Then I'd ask students to draw parallels to their own experience, brainstorming narrative seeds that come directly from their lives. To support engagement, I might begin with a photo or an object activity, where I would ask students to bring in an item that represents a special part of their identity that they would like to share with us. For example, maybe a recipe or a piece of music or a photo of a meaningful place, and use that as a springboard to start their narrative. This validates their experiences and shows that their stories are worthy of academic exploration. By anchoring the narrative writing standard in their funds of knowledge, students don't just practice writing, they can see how literature and storytelling are deeply connected to who they are. That authentically fosters both stronger writing and a stronger sense of belonging in our classroom. In short, using these funds of knowledge means honoring students' cultures, identities, and interests while also meeting the